Hi guys, this is Tarkin, and we are coming back with more Hades. And, well, we had to stop last night because I had to go to bed. But this morning, I no longer have to go to bed. My audio is all wonky because I had to restart my computer, which isn't important, but it is what's going on. And now, so my next boon, let's go to the Patroclus Spear Point, which I think I did, but it would have cleared because it doesn't autosave inside of rooms. These things were already generated, of course. So, hello, that one trombone. So we're going to Elysium, and we haven't cleared this fight with the spear before. So that's, we would like to get out, but if we can just clear and get an Ambrosia, that'll be nice. So we will go to the Demeter boon. Now, I don't have any deflection stuff like I normally would, so I have to play, like, pretty different here, but not right here. My auto attack with the knockback and
It's Lady Demeter.
I'm doing just fine. How are you? We get Demeter's aid, so we get, yeah, it'll be a big chill thing, but importantly, it'll also fulfill the prophecy. We will take the trial.
Take what's mine.
Get your hands off my trove.
What now?
You sort of want to take care of the mages first, just like in any game. I think they're called witches here, but you know, they're mages.
Damn, he's recovered.
That's quite enough.
There we are.
But we should get all of our HP back, yes. So just an unambiguously good thing. We'll take the Poseidon boon. But I hope the morning finds you well. With the knockback into the wall hits for extra damage, I think the setup's good. I would love to get, if we get a Poseidon dash, that's fine. But I would love to get an Athena dash because I'm not very good, and I think the Athena dash would help. Because I can lean too far into, the deflections, but I think also it's good. So. And having it on the dash, which is principally, at least in my view, a defensive thing, although, oh, there's a butterfly thing. This will be alright. We don't have, like, the really souped up crystals, but the ones we have are good enough. Yeah, the knockback into damage, it's just really having knockback on the principal damage, I think, on the principal damage that I'm using is pretty important. Because, well, it wastes a lot of the enemy's time. Also, speaking of wasting time, I do not know where the final foe is. Where are they? Here we go. After we ran him down, it didn't take too long to take care of him. Hello, Angelo. I am doing just fine. I've got work in like an hour, but until then, I don't. Alright, so this is... So Tidal Dash is really nice, but Razor Shoals is excellent because we're already... Yeah, that's 50 a second while they move. This is tough. We'll take the rare one and hope for the Razor Shoals later? No, that seems... this is tough. Yeah, we'll take the rare one, we'll lean into it, just all offense all the way. And maybe this, because we'll have more knockbacks from the dashing, will end up being more offensive anyway. Money over pomegranate? No, our stuff is so good that more pomegranate power would be great.
Come try
You
me.
say you hate when you play a game and the final enemy is hidden? You mean like stealthy, or you don't know who it's going to be? Because I suspect the final enemy of this game is hidden, but I do not know. No one's like hinted it to me, I just suspect. Mainly because I feel like theoretically a person could beat Hades, like the boss Hades, like way before where I am in the game, like if they were just like a moderately stronger player, which many people would be, then I think they would just be able to just handle it. And so I suspect that if there's not like more difficulties, that there will be like more things beyond this. Also, it's been heavily hinted by in-game characters, you know, that...
Gods grant me strength.
Alright, 1% more crit, or 10% more damage on the beam. We'll take the crit, why not? We'll go to Artemis over... Yeah, we'll go to Artemis over Charon just because I could only afford like one boon from Charon anyway. Oh, and we get a Minotaur fight.
Again before you face the champion.
They will never allow us without a fight. Maybe they will, though. Maybe they are lying. I'm sorry to hear that about your international internet.
Why go along with everything he says and does? You're your own man, and Bull.
You're your own man and bull. What a positive attitude, Zagreus.
Slew me in life and saved me in death. I was cast into Erebus, a monster. He found me when he died, and used his influence to bring me here with him.
Oh, that's sweet of
That's nice
Theseus.
of him and all, but sounds like you're even to me, seeing as he killed you in the first place.
An interesting
No,
point.
we're not. And I will fight for him and alongside him for eternity, as recompense for helping me to understand exactly who I am.
Asterius the Philosopher. Alright, I've just taken 2 hits already, which is real bad. And now another free one.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay, I don't need to do that. Oh, I'm really bad at this.
Darkness.
Alright, I think I need to make sure that I get a deflection boon or I'm never going to be able to beat a single boss in this game. I don't know what I was doing thinking that I hoped I'd be able to get out of Elysium. I'm not even going to be able to beat the mini-boss. Ridiculous. I'm so bad. Embarrassing. And that didn't work at all. Awesome. All right, it sort of works a little bit now. He's at half HP. You don't have to kill him the whole way. You only have to get him a little further down. But, you know, I'm not hopeful. I think he's gonna... Yep. Embarrassing. I'm so bad. Am I gonna actually learn how the game works? No. I'm gonna rely on my crutches.
Ghost Minotaur.
I'm gonna rely on the crutches of the Athena boons and never learn how to play. I'm just trying to anticipate the future.
Slain by the Minotaur
Man.
once more. Now he's a real beast there, isn't he? But tell me something. Any progress on that autograph request of mine?
You know, I did forget to ask the Minotaur for an autograph.
Nope, none whatsoever. Hey, lad. Achilles, wanted to ask you more about the weapons I've been using. They can change shape. So they've molded themselves to suit me and remember their past wielders, something like that?
I really thought our boon setup on that one was good, but it just goes to show it doesn't matter.
I think they long predate even your father's time. Some have seen many different owners. Chances are you shall not be the last.
In the meantime, I'll take good care of them.
Had enough yet?
Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You ought to check it out. Just don't annihilate it like you did last time.
Well, we shouldn't be bringing up the things that Cerberus did when he was upset. That's hurtful.
The savage countenance of Cerberus lights up to hear the news. Doubtless beginning to assemble stratagems for ravaging the lounging area once more.
Don't even think about it, boy. I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't he, boy?
Well, we give the dog a pet. It's very important. Very important to pet the dog in between failures in Hades runs. But death brings power, after all.
Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind. But doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct. My hasty nephew assists Charon out of necessity alone. Not even Thanatos is able to keep up with the rate at which mortals expire and must then cross our borders.
Hades sounds pretty bitter about how
Or
quickly
look
all
at
the
Jin.
people are
Just
dying.
give me your
It's
blessing
not
and I'll
his
straight for
fault.
the surface.
He didn't do it. A Hades blessing. Come on now.
I think not, boy. You are born of this realm. The surface is a windswept waste. You don't know how good you have it here.
You're right, I don't.
Oh, why, Prince, you're back? I mean, I heard that. How come you're still here?
Medusa thinks that I'm going to be able to get out, but that's it's pretty foolish. It's not going to happen.
Far. On that account, you heard correctly, Dusa. But turns out I have unfinished business here, so I should be turning up like this from time to time.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. I mean, I hope it's great. I mean, if you agree it's great, I also think it's great. If that's okay?
It is. It's both okay and great.
So we need to save the gems for
Nix, the Olympians have been
an
immensely
improvement
helpful,
for
but did they really
urns
have
to get
get
us more
mixed up in all
gold.
this? I could have gone off on my own.
And you would not have gone far, child. Your father is too proud to accept assistance in personal matters. Do not cede the advantage that you have.
But I'm misleading them, taking advantage of their good graces trying to find Mother. What if they find out?
But I'm misleading them. Oh yeah, like the gods have never been lied
I
to
shall do
before.
everything within my power to prevent this, as shall you.
The thing is too is the gods, they talk to us, but they can't hear us talk back.
Pray tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, Eurydice, I mean. Her hair? Fall colors or full bloom? Her poise? As proud and supple as the oak?
She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
And here's Zagreus, just won't leave well enough alone anyway.
I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so, at that.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know. And that did not pan out as I had hoped.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
Well, Orpheus has a lot to be ashamed of in the traditional view of the story, so...
Anything on the list?
Did we get anything? No, we still have several things to get, but there's only one more for a few of them, so we should be getting the prophecy fulfilled pretty soon.
Maybe the other.
I don't know how these dice work, so we're just going to save up and at least get them. Alright, so what weapon does it want me to use this time? It wants me to use the Stygian Blade.
With this. You're no mere weapon, are you?
And we're going to keep on using this one, so After we use the special, then we can get 15% crit chance, which I think is just broadly very good.
Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Well, he wants me to hit him.
That's just
See, look, he's proud of me. Alright, so we're going to go in.
Never felt so alive.
You know, we need to level up just all of them, but I think we'll take the Chaos Egg this time. Because I don't think we've worn the Chaos Egg when we talk to Chaos, and that should please them. And we get a hammer to start out. Oh, attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of the money. Well, that... You know, I'm supposed to take it. The prophecy foretells it. And we get an immediate Chaos Gate. Which, this is like the best first room that's possible, right? Because you immediately get to get a Chaos Boon.
I trust the small round catalyst which I provided you has been of value some days. It is my hope it makes your journeys to this space less difficult, perhaps inducing them on a more frequent interval.
And this is the first time we've worn his trinket while we talk to them, so they are bringing it up. Alright, so we can get... Yeah, we'll do 36% more damage flat. That's better than 50 max HP, I think. So we'll take it.
Well then, why not?
There'll be more foes, but that's alright. At this point in the game, it's the easiest thing to deal with anyway. Like, not like stepping on traps is easy, because that is a complicated subject.
You're nothing.
But I got a good feeling about this run. Not really. I don't think we're going to get out. But maybe we'll get past the mini-boss in Elysium this time.
You want to go?
So if anyone's counting, don't. But that's 3 trap hits we've taken so far in the run. Which means the extra enemies don't matter at all. The real enemy is, as always, is myself. Unbeatable boss. Alright, so we're going to take this. Also, saving money is good because we have the boon thing from the Daedalus Hammer. So we'll try to save a bunch of it, except, you know, not very effectively, I bet. So we could have taken the money door for 5% damage, but I think we'll just try to get in a different way. And our Chaos Boon should be powering up soon, and that's 4 trap hits if anybody's counting. Let's see what Ares has for us today.
Distances himself from all the rest of us. It is fortunate that you yourself are not so disagreeable.
Alright, so I think Special for Doom is good. An AoE that does an AoE afterward is, broadly speaking, a good thing. So we get to talk to Sisyphus. Excellent.
Look who.
Hey, sir.
And we can't give him any more nectar, but we can talk him.
This particular arrangement you've got here. pushing a boulder till the end of time and all. Never heard it in your own words.
So the traditional story is that Sisyphus tried to cheat
it's a bit of a long
death.
story, Prince. My time had come, though I just wasn't ready, you might say. Your father thought he had me in his clutches, but then, shoom!
Yep, there you go.
Your father's henchman, Thanatos, he'll back me up on that.
So his torment is that if he can get out, then he can get out, but he never can.
What happened then?
Turns out your father doesn't like us mortals cheating death. Eventually,
Have I noticed that the boulder has a smiley face? Yes, I think it's very adorable.
I push old Baldy up the hill to the beat of the Fury's whips, then he tumbles down, and then we go again.
So then you're stuck forever. No reprieve. That's terrible. Wish there was something I could do to help.
You save those sympathies for someone else, Your Highness. I could be Prometheus, spending an eternity having my liver gobbled up. But instead, I get to stay in shape and have these chats with you. Now, I'd better get back to it.
What a positive attitude, Sisyphus. We all can learn a lot from you. Alright, so normally I always take darkness here, but we'll take the money. How much money is it? 112? That's a lot of money. Artemis boon here, so what are we hoping for? A lot of things. Raw crit. We're hoping to get through this fight without just losing it. I always struggle with this boss. I don't really know how they work. They just teleport around and I try to not, not get hit by them. Which I guess is a good enough strategy for most fights, only, it doesn't ordinarily get executed well. A nectar for Artemis, and then we'll have one more for Eurydice. Yeah.
In your honor, Lady Artemis, your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now.
And she's gonna be like, oh, yep, there you go. She's uncomfortable with my attention, which makes sense. So we're up to the locked thing. And so I think we've given her all the nectar we can.
Callisto and the nymphs and we popped open recently, and it was really good. Had us positively frolicking about, so thanks.
She and all her girls had a great party. I bet that was fun for them. Alright, so stronger attack with damage. As a pomegranate. These hands were waiting very politely for me to finish with the first enemies.
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
And we get a level of True Shot. We get the Curse of Chaos lifted. So now we're in business. We've got the first of our percentage-based things going. We've got a homing cast that, does good damage. Does pretty good damage. And if I could just stop taking free hits, then we'd be in relative business. I need to do more of I need to remember that Doom is on that, so just jumping in and out for the Doom is a solid choice. I think we'll take, 40 more damage on Doom is a massive increase in power. And now the final entry of Palm of Power is here, so it talks about how they have antioxidants, and Achilles doesn't know what they are. Funny. Alright, so we're going to save the money. So, God Battle. And we're going to pick Artemis because, of course, we are. And boost on crit. Yeah. So passives are like always good because they won't get overwritten by other gods' passives. But if you take the attack thing, it would get overwritten, but it's like you would still also get a higher level if you chose to go to a different god. So it's like you get benefits no matter what. But speaking of benefits, the Doom can crit, and we just need to not get hit here. Never mind, I just got hit by
Not so fast.
pretty bad. I lose my first stock here in the first level.
After a show of...
But he's not too mad at me. Alright, and then we get Urge to Kill, which just gives us 10% more damage on everything, which is good.
Anyone there? Pure darkness.
Yeah, the damage on the special where I smash at the ground is fine, but I think maybe a different one would be better. Alright, so now the real moment of truth. Do we save the money for damage, or do we spend it on a boon? We immediately spend it on Hermes' boon because I believe in them.
Just what I need.
10% faster attack.
Let's go.
That's
let's go.
just, that's just good. And Electo, so we'll probably lose another
You know something,
life
my girl?
here because I'm
In
bad.
retrospect, I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick job.
They say both gods and mortals are notoriously poor at estimating how long it takes to get anything done.
I think this is a dig at me not doing well by Zagreus, and also me looking at the clock. It's 9:45. We still got time. Still got time. You know,
Normally when
if I
have a
lose
job
right now,
available,
then I
they
could start
shut up.
another run.
They shut up eventually, but not you. At least, not yet.
I can't. She's charging up.
It's like, I'm just trying to play more carefully here, and maybe... And maybe it won't matter.
Not yet.
That does it!
I guess, yeah, we can, if I can stop running into the traps at the last moment. I was about to say, this is the best Electo fight I've ever done. I mean, it's not, but hey, you know, it worked out. I just needed to... I think a lot of my problem in the boss fights is I'm just too aggressive. Sometimes I'm not aggressive enough, so it just depends. But there, the proper amount of aggression, if it was, served us well. So we'll cycle in the Chaos Egg for...
Which to choose.
The Poseidon boon? Yeah, I love me some Poseidon. And now that we've done that, we can make another Chaos Gate happen, so good.
Up we go.
You know, maybe I should check these things beforehand. Maybe it won't let me, I don't know. But at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, so yep, there you go. We get a Chaos Gate right here, and we'll just pop down and hopefully get something very excellent. Alright, we'll get a ton more damage from traps and then better boons, or tons more money. Yes, we will take tons more money.
The whims of Master Chaos.
But we will take the Hermes boon because we know we can't get money from the money room.
Has to be the last of this lot.
It doesn't. There we go. And Hermes is here.
I'll tell you that Poseidon's on his way, boss. Sometimes he is a little slow, but you'll meet up with him again eventually.
Specialist faster or wealth per chamber. Ah, man, this is rough. So if we take wealth per chamber, we have to start playing better, and then we'll get like a lot of money. No, we'll take this. Because our build sort of ties in with it anyway.
And we're off.
With the crit from it. So we'll take the faster special, and hopefully that'll, you know, let me gain victory. Even though maybe I shouldn't have let myself get hit by 19 bombs right there. Maybe we'll still be able to acquit ourselves. Well, I just dashed into another bomb. I think... I just dashed into 3 more bombs. I think the point is that it doesn't matter what I choose in these things if I'm just going to die immediately, and apparently I am. Maybe I do well with the ranged weapons because it encourages me to try to not fight my enemies, and what I need to do is not get hit by another bomb. Amazing! I'm so bad. I'm cheerful about it. Another bomb. I get hit by another bomb. Of course I do. You know, let's just focus on fulfilling some prophecies, and we can learn how to play later. Or not.
Nephew, how is it you're navigating your cruel father's realm at such a blinding speed? There's only one Olympian who moves that quick. Besides myself. Where is he anyway?
The gods here are saying that they don't really talk to each other much. Alright, so Tidal Dash. This is the good one. We'll go to Dionysus, because we haven't spoken to him yet in this run.
Somebody lose a spine out there.
It's like such a weird question to ask. I mean, in context, it makes more sense, but it's still strange.
Do your worst.
Yeah, maybe I just need, Poseidon Dash or Athena Dash, because this is how I actually used to play the game. You just dash around, and then the game hits them for you, and you pretend that you're playing. I'm still probably about to die because they throw these bombs, and I don't look at them, apparently. But somehow we get through with 2 HP remaining.
Oh, there, Dionysus.
Maybe Dionysus will give me that nectar thing here. Oh, I was supposed to give him a nectar, and I forgot again.
Here, maybe this'll help.
So we can take 40% less damage when we're low HP, but no, we'll take we'll give the hangover.
Clear for now. The power of the gods.
Oh, there's a fountain here. There's a fountain here. That means boss fight? No, I think it's just this is a room with a fountain. And the boss fight will be slightly later? I don't... Ah, Thanatos fight.
Pardon the interruption. Remember, not a word of this to anyone. Let's go.
So you want to beat him. It's a lot easier early in the game than later. Still not easy, because he cheats. Like, he does, like, way too much damage.
I'm empty.
Farewell. Don't do that again.
Not now.
How about you? Death sentence. You. Easy. Not helpful, Zagreus. You're already dead.
It's, like, not the rudest thing to be told that you're not helpful.
Can't do that.
I won! He's gonna be forced to acknowledge. Thanatos is strangely handsome in this game. Yeah, you know, he's you know, got that visage to him, the mysterious buff wizard. People love mysterious buff wizards.
I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now, and I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Fan, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
But I think it makes sense for Death to be handsome.
You don't have to do anything of the sort. You have no idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
It's true, you know. Zagreus just had to have a boring job, but he's got his own room. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on for him there. So, Charon would be a useless take. We go and get an Artemis Boon. I love my girl Artie. Better than max HP, which is useless because I, you know, won't take advantage of it.
In the name of Hades.
So, after crit, the mark, yes.
Look at all that coin.
And if we could just get a little further, we'd start getting so much money, because now our Chaos Boon's up, so we get 150% damage, or money all the time. And we are going to talk trash to Pink-Headed Lerna. And now it's all hunged over.
Got you.
But I think I'm about to lose my life. I'm down to 1 HP. And I just got hit in the face by attacking it in the face. And that's my last life. We're not even gonna get out of Lerna. I think, yeah, I've just gotta quit playing the game or stop playing like I do. No, I'm not like upset. I'm not. It's shocking that I'm so bad. Anyway, I think I spent so long leveling up the Athena boon and taking the Athena boons that I literally think the game works other than it does. But Orpheus is playing a song, it sounds like. He is, at last. You know, through all of my terrible gameplay, Orpheus finally is playing a song.
Singing thing another shot for now, my friend. I hope you like it.
It's beautiful, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you right now.
How kind of you, my friend. It's just seeing you carry on like this.
I've inspired him.
I was reminded I ought to get on with my existence too. such as it is right now.
The unfathomable power of the Underworld thrives within you, child. Your godliness has grown since last we spoke. You have learned much of harnessing the dark.
Thank you, though I've much to learn as yet.
We'll give Megara a nectar. That'll annoy her.
I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes.
I bet she is susceptible to bribes. Sometimes they say a thing that's not true.
Contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our
Contraband.
There must be someone else whose time you could be wasting, Zagreus.
Nonsense. It's only you for me, Megara. Alright, so we gotta talk to her 9 more times to learn more about her.
Prince, the way you look so sad sometimes when you come back in here out of the pool of sticks. Is everything okay? Because if there was something I could do...
Aw, that's sweet, Medusa, but really it's my problem.
I'm concerned about Dusa. I'm just having a harder time fighting my blasted way out of this place than I anticipated. If you'll excuse my language.
I like how the main character perceives my frustration with being bad at the game by talking about being bad at the game. Pleasantly meta.
The prince? Greater than the mighty Achilles, more cunning than his father, faster than Hermes? But you're just struggling, like me?
Yeah, she's really playing it up there. I don't think I'm any of those things.
Stuff you heard about me isn't true.
At least I had the dignity to point it out. She's like, oh. And we're gonna listen in.
Expected from your brother, but from you, Thanatos, you're practically the god of punctuality.
That passes for a hilarious joke in Greek God World.
I apologize sincerely for the lapse in my performance as of late. I think my duties following the recent war above took more of a toll from me than I expected.
Thanatos, even we gods require rest from time to time. Someday we might get it around here. Once this accursed house is well in order, finally. Until then, I appreciate your diligence.
See, this is interesting.
Overextend yourself.
Because normally Hades would be like, I don't want your excuses, but with Thanatos, he's like so reliable that Hades is like, you know, I accept your excuses. We're gonna give Cerberus a little pet. He's a good old dog.
You keep an eye on father for me, boy.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
I just imagine Hades being in a bad mood and Cerberus just flops. Achilles is elsewhere. So is Hypnos. Well, time to move on. But we get the achievement Urge to Sing. We've compelled Orpheus to sing again, and we're pretty close to fulfilling a couple of prophecies. So we just need to save a little bit more darkness, and we can take this fated authority thing. But I think this persuasion thing might be better, but we'll have to see how they operate, so we won't have much of a choice but to do one than the other. So it wants us to use the spear this time, so that's what we'll do. Chaos Gate first again.
I'm ready.
Just because Chaos Boons are good, and the earlier you get them, the better they are. And here's old Zeus Pants.
I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again. You tell him for me,
I think this would make Hades mad, because I bet he doesn't think that he has anything to be forgiven for. So we're going to take the... We'll take the dash because it's epic, and And we get our Chaos Gate immediately. I don't know if wearing the egg always makes it happen, but it seems pretty regular so far.
You bear the blessing of the great Lord Zeus. He still believes he holds
And
dominion.
Chaos is talking some trash here.
I think perhaps he has forgotten about me.
So we don't need the increased special. So we'll take this one. We'll move a lot slower, but then get way more money for the rest of the time. It'll be fine. Yeah, we still dash fine, so we'll have to dash to move everywhere, and yeah, this is fine. It's only a few rooms we have to do it in, and then we'll get tons more money, and tons more money is its own reward, as they say.
Good enough to eat.
And more damage on the lightning bolt is essentially meaningless, but it's not. It's not meaningless. It just seems like it is.
This won't end well for you. The curse of chaos has been lifted.
And there we go. Now we'll have more money, although we don't have anywhere to spend it yet. Alright, so I almost went in the Carlin door because I didn't know this was a door. So we'll go to the pomegranate, or rather to the nectar door, but there'll be a pomegranate here as well. So we'll get the ability that we don't want to improve, improved again, you know. But that's what you get. Maybe it'll be good. You know, maybe we'll get like a big old lightning bolt tie-in and it'll all be perfect. Sisyphus or Athena boon. Normally I always talk to Sisyphus, but we need to choose the Athena boon here so that we can maybe do okay in the fight. To come. Because if she gives me like the dash, then I'll just take it. But auto attack into it is good too.
I can offer be of service as you struggle towards your fate.
There we go. Attack stronger and can deflect. Now we're in business.
Come on then.
A trove for darkness, excellent.
You truly are an idiot, aren't you?
Aw, come on, buddy.
No time to
The answer is yes.
Heads up.
I shall deal with you later then.
Thank you, Father.
They just litter the whole ground with bombs until you walk over them. You know, it's good to be focused. Ares boon or pomegranate? Definitely Ares boon. There's a lot we would hope from Ares just generically. And you can just run in these, but it's better to be very brave, because then you get money, the best thing in the game. At least I thought you got money sometimes. Maybe you don't.
Lived through all of that.
Lord Zeus has gotten to you first, I see.
So, Curse to Doom? I mean, why not?
This means war.
It does not. It just means doom.
Thanatos?
And a Thanatos fight so early. So it's really important to beat him, because then you get double rewards from the room.
You wretches are coming with me.
But it shouldn't be too tough here, because we've already got we've got good damage boons already, and there aren't any high complexity foes here, so we should theoretically be able to win this pretty handily, just because we can just combo down a fella in a 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. So
Stay out of the way. Time is up.
Lights out.
That was my build.
yeah, we're just absolutely smoking him here. We beat him by 15 again.
That settles that.
And we rank up the Cosmic Egg. Magnificent.
You took down more than I did. You're welcome. Go.
And, he's impressed. He just doesn't know how to say it.
Oh, good. Good.
But if I had the passive that I should be getting... Alright, Charon or Hammer. We have a ton of money, but the hammer is the hammer, and we can just save the money and spend it later when we don't have a choice about it.
My weapon's hidden talents.
So we'll take this.
They'll fear me with this spear.
Yes, excellent. And now it's like a... rather than coming back, we'll throw it into an explosion, and then we can take any kind of good boon, and it could really go. And it's not Tizzy, it's Electo again.
I've got a lot to be thankful for, Redblood. Your daddy could have shut you in the lowest pits, and then we never would have met.
Perish the thought, Electo. What would you have done with yourself if not for all our fated encounters?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, before we met, I flayed all sorts of other trash down here. But lately I've been keeping them waiting because of you.
I'm empty. She's psyching up. Not now.
Why, you?
There we go. a relatively decent Electo fight. But it might just be because I have deflect on auto attack, I think it might just be. But we haven't lost any stocks. We have 500 coins. You have to go now, Angelo. I have to go now too. But thanks for hanging out. This is going to be the end of the video because I've got to get ready for work and all. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. In 12 or 13 hours, I'll be home and we'll continue this run. So thank you guys.